Hello world, it's me again, Miss Princess Brittany. Coming to you on my little YouTube show, what I like to call Political Princess. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to you about something today. Um, CNN had a report, and what the report said was that in the state of North Carolina alone, there were more than 2,000 convicted sex offenders registered to MySpace. More than 2,000 in the state of North Carolina alone that were logged on to MySpace looking at your child. Alright, so here's the report. It says, hold on a second. In response to a subpoena from State Attorney General Roy Cooper, MySpace turned over the names, IP, and email addresses of 2,116 convicted North Carolina sex offenders found on its social networking website. Cooper's office said in a written statement. Cooper has requested similar information from Facebook and other popular social networking sites, the statement said. MySpace has told North Carolina authorities that the sex offenders it identified have been removed from the site. North Carolina's State Bureau of Investigation is sharing the sex offenders' information with all 100 sheriffs in the state, Cooper's office said. Okay, so it's no secret that child predators on these websites. It's no secret that child predators are on these websites, Cooper said in a statement. Turning over information about these predators to law enforcement helps, but MySpace, Facebook, and other social networks need to do much more to protect kids online. First of all, this is only an excerpt from the coverage that they did for the media on the news. Um, some things that I felt were important to me to point out were the fact that as parents, lately it seems that nobody feels the need to be mindful of the fact of their real role, what it takes to be a responsible parent. Okay, so my point is like children don't watch themselves. You're supposed to watch them. And if your child is on the internet and they're talking to, let's say, Bob, for example, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bob lives down the street on the corner and you're not watching your kid, but Bob is watching your kid when she comes home and, she's coming home by herself. Bob comes into the room because Bob knows that you're not coming into the room to check on your daughter or your son or whoever Bob might be watching, then you have a problem. So, you never know because it's like lately, Bob has been getting smarter, right? And instead of coming into your home directly, what do? They manipulate the minds of children through internet. Seems kind of easy to pose as another child, speaking to another child, on their level. Really isn't much to do. However, it's causing a problem. So what I'm saying is, it's like things like this happen every day. And little do you know the effects of being violated sexually. It causes mental problems. It causes personality problems, personal problems such as image problems. Sorry, not personality. Um, and it can be permanent damage to your mind. It's that traumatizing. People have to be more mindful of the things they do, of your roles as parents. When you decide to take on that role, it's something very, 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 very crucial for you to not only pay attention to your kids, but to listen to them whenever they tell you anything that is suspicious. So I just felt the need to share that with you, that Bob is on MySpace. Be mindful that your kids are on the internet. If you have kids, be mindful that they are on the internet, and be mindful that they might be talking to Bob, and be mindful of the things that Bob can do, because Bob can really hurt you, if you let him. I think it's about time that all of us, as not only parents, but as American citizens, take action and recognize and acknowledge that it takes not only a family or a person, it takes a neighborhood to raise a child, but it starts in every single role as a role model. So let's take this more seriously. And that's all I have to say is Bob is on your corner watching your son and your daughter. So watch his profile on MySpace, and if you see him, get his ass kicked off. In the meantime, this is Political Princess. inviting you to join me with another session. Anytime you may wish to do so, just click on me, alright? Thanks.